Show some respect when we come through. Worldwide, let me see your W. Throw 'em up, turn 'em over, what it do?
What up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's Fight Page.
These rappers rap backwards, I don't rap with the rap dudes. Tupac backwards, pull that ratchet and cap too. Back to 9-3 when I still was holding them capsules. I also had a 38, y'all don't give me no hassle. Keep cool, G-rap moves, it's only natural. When on the road to riches, I hit the home when I pass you.
Yes. What's up, y'all? Hope everybody enjoyed the fights this weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed the updates. Peace to the YTBC. Let's get down to it. This is your Tuesday fight news. And basically, well, if you haven't heard, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. gets a shot at Badu Jack, man. And, a lot of people are upset about this. And I see it like this. Hey, listen. When you got the name and when your godfather is the president of the WBC commission, well, there you have it. You know what I mean? And not only that, I mean, the Chavez name speaks for itself. I mean, Chavez Sr., he put in work for that, So I guess, you can call it privilege if you like. If it lands within that category, then you're absolutely right. It is what it is, man. Sergey Kovalev versus Jean Pascal 2 is going down. And, a lot of people have had different feelings about Sergey Kovalev building up to this fight. Certain issues that have happened. Jean Pascal has been working real hard in the gym, trying to improve everything. Freddie Roach as well is training him. So hopefully Jean Pascal will come through with a victory. Let's see what happens, man. Hashtag come back to boxing. Joseph Parker issues the latest challenge to Anthony Joshua. And, Anthony Joshua right now is on fire. Almost every heavyweight that are in the higher ranks or either holding the title or speaking about him, they want to fight him. Why is that? Well, from my opinion and from what I see, he's a threat. He's a threat. They want to get him out as quick as they can. So it's going to happen, man. You know what I mean? Kell Brooks says, I want Danny Garcia, Khan, or Thurman Porter winner. Hashtag Brook ain't ducking nobody. So everybody that's talking the shit, talking about Khan is ducking, Brook is ducking Khan. Listen, it's evident. He's tweeted. He's even said this shit now. And there's other things he said. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn also, his promoter, has come out on the forefront to say that Khan is basically pussyfooting and fucking around, causing all types of fuckery because he wants $10 million to fight Brook, and he's not worth that $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Or no type of split of no fucking... No. You know what I mean? He should just be fighting, bottom line. It is what it is. This is a fight that the UK has wanted. Shame on Khan for not even trying to take this fight and make this fight for his country. This is ridiculous. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Golovkin going to the UK could possibly mean a Saunders or Eubanks Jr. fight, right? Well, this is what Boxing News 24 reported. Peace to them. And it's just basically, I see it like this, man. Golovkin's probably going to go and try to make things happen. More than likely, Saunders is not going to do anything. And Eubanks Jr. is probably going to go for it. But, I feel his dad is going to fuck that up for him. You know what I mean? That's to be continued. That's yet to be seen. So let's see what happens. You know. Now, Danny Garcia must defend against Amir Khan before June in order to keep the WBC strap. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Khan deserves that fucking match. Regardless if Danny Garcia beat him. It's a mandatory. It has to be done. It's a tournament. That's the way it was supposed to be written down on paper. That's what they signed for. That's what it's supposed to. That's it. So Angel Garcia saying Harada, no. Khan, no. And all that other bullshit. I think that needs to be, I think that needs to cease. I think the WBC needs to start sanctioning some fines for motherfuckers that don't want to fight and stripping. I think, the easy way out should not be. Bottom line. No more diluting the sport. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? And it's not only to Garcia, it's for other motherfuckers that are trying to do the same thing. Enough of that shit. And for all these fans out here that call themselves fucking fans and are backing up their boxers or boxers like this as to, what the fuck? He beat him already. The WBC is bullshit and that tournament is bullshit. Right, that tournament is bullshit because Danny Garcia won the title already, right? So let's just say Danny Garcia would have been a semifinal. Then what? Would it still have been fuck the tournament? No. So then what the fuck are y'all biased motherfuckers talking about? Y'all need to stop the fanboyism. That's being a fanboy to the max when you're being ignorant like that and you should have some faith in your boxer as to, well, if he beat him once, he'll beat him the fuck again. But you don't hear your boxer saying that, do you? Nope. So then what the fuck? That's exactly what's going on. Since you don't hear your boxer saying it, well, fuck it, you roll with it. That's fucking fucketry and fuckery to the fullest. And that shit needs to stop. Fuck all that shit. Hashtag come back to boxing, man. Fuck all that. Amir Khan goes on to say that the prize fighter from Vegas is afraid of him. Listen, that remains to be seen. I don't know about that concept. I know that Floyd Mayweather, the prize fighter from Vegas, did play himself a couple of times and say, oh yeah, Amir Khan, yeah, he's a big crowd. Yeah, he drove a big crowd. Oh, that'll be a great fight. And then has went back on his word. No doubt. But yet he's done that to a lot of fighters. So it's just his contradictions is what makes him look like a fucking coward. This is what I've learned about Floyd Mayweather, the prize fighter from Vegas. Respect to, him and his craft, but at the same time, I'm talking about the shit that he's presented to me and everyone else who's agreeing. There's some things that he's done and we don't like, and things that he should have done and he didn't, basically. So I don't think it's as much as Floyd Mayweather's scared. It's just Amir Khan's still trying to chase a fucking ghost. He's out the door. He's not coming back unless he starts running out of money or some shit like that. I mean, and he's talking about every week he makes nine figures. So I don't think he's comfortable right now. He's good. So Amir Khan should just stop it. And Kell Brook as well came out and said that in a press conference for Brazier, he said that after that fight he just might get the prize fighter from Vegas out of retirement. You know what I mean? These guys are fixated on this. Just let it go. I also feel it's also a cowardice that, he's retired. Let him stay retired. Stop calling the man out. You know what I mean? It would be the same thing as if Floyd was to come back. If he was to come back and call Manny Pacquiao out after 8-9 months that he's been retired. That would be a pussy fucking move too. So let's leave the retired out of it. Okay? Floyd Mayweather is relevant when spoken about, but he's not relevant right now as the sport continues. He's not. It's a shame on the PBC announcers as well, how they were sucking him off, and at the same time taking the shine away from the Guerrero and Garcia match. And then every move that Garcia made, it was being, compared it was being compared to the prize fighter from Vegas, and that was very disrespectful. And Danny Garcia ain't trying to correct it because obviously he's got to shake his head. So it is what it is. But personally, you know, I would have spoken to the announcers and everyone else afterwards, and I would have been like, listen, next time Floyd is in the building, do not compare my left, my rights, my maneuvering to what he does. No, don't do that. That's what I would do. Fuck all that. Anyway, Roberto Ramirez calls out Triple G. Okay? Now, like I mentioned before, Triple G going to UK. If he can't make any of those fucking fights, then fuck it. Take this kid for voluntary. Let's see what happens. You never know. And finally, one time, stand up Terminators. Sergeant Cotto in the forefront for the Thurman Armada. One time, Keith Thurman says, the comments on the Porters beating him in the amateurs are lies on lies on lies. Hashtag Thurman Armada. Hashtag come back to boxing, y'all. I'm J.Cotto. That's Method Man. Hashtag come back to boxing. Thank you for joining Tuesday Fight News. God bless everybody. Stay vigilant. One love.
Show some respect when we come through, worldwide. Let me see your W. Throw 'em up, turn 'em over. What it do? Less man, murder gon' perish you. Kids, I'm murder from the decks. You know I'm disrespectful, but get a lot of respect. When I'm waving the tech, you better protect your neck. Got 'em looking like expected the way they hitting the deck. I'm with the